Well, guys, it's time to start another round of the Race and Rescue. Anyways, guys, what's up, guys? Cars Ignite here, and welcome back to another Disney Cars diecast review. Today, we are starting another Race and Rescue review. It'll probably be a while before this gets uploaded, but of course, just like how I did the first part, I waited till I filmed segments, and then as I accumulate Race and Rescue cars, and then I review them all together once I have like a few more. Once I have a few, which this one won't come out until around probably about I get one or two more. Probably I'll try to hopefully get to like maybe Morgan, Luigi, and Guido, and then put all those into one part. But today, our first car we have for this part, for part 4 of Race and Rescue, is Jeff Gorvette. I'm very happy to have Jeff finally. I am so excited to unbox this guy. So let's get into this. So take a look at the and we're getting close to the end of Race and Rescue, as you know, because we only have 8 items left to get. I only have eight cars left from the Race and Rescue line, which I'm really excited about. But anyways, let's get into this. So looking at the package here, so we have the Disney Cars logo, Race and Rescue, new for 2025. There's the Jeff's artwork. There's a number 24 on the blister. Of course, there's Jeff. It says Jeff Gorvette down there. Metal logo, Mattel logo. Anyways, on the back here, we can see Sally, Morgan, Luigi and Guido, Red, and Jackson. I took a look at Sally. I took a look at Sally, Red, and Jackson in part 1 of the Race and Rescue review, but I've not gotten Morgan or Luigi and Guido. So yeah, there we go. There's my look at the pack Jeff here. Well, and it's about time I unbox this guy. Well, it turns out it didn't take too long. It's time for round 4 of the. It's time to officially do round 4 of the Race and Rescue. And we have 3 more besides Jeff. First up, Rally Race Lightning McQueen color changer. I also saw Sarge at the store, but I decided not to get him because he doesn't have the fire extinguisher and the first aid kit, which is kind of lazy. So I was like, nah, he's not worth my money because he's kind of a downgrade from regular Race and Rescue Sarge. But this guy, he's worth my money. I really cannot wait to open this guy. I mean, I don't have regular Rally Race McQueen, but this will suffice for now until I actually get the regular one. So yeah, color changers will be thrown into these reviews sometimes, which is really fun. The only reason why I didn't get to do that for the GRC is because I was never able to find them. But this time I was. So anyways, I'm about to show off the other 2. This next one is kind of a boring one, but this one I decided to pick up because I like it a lot more. The new 2026 version of Race and Rescue Rally Race Cruz Ramirez, which I'm very excited to take a look at her and compare her to her previous version. I could tell her color's a lot darker, and I like it a lot better because I feel like having the GRC Cruise stay this yellow and making this one like the more orangey yellow she usually is actually a great. It honestly makes it a lot better. And then the final one we have for today, for round 4, is a pretty exciting one. Luigi and Guido. Man, I'm so hyped to take a look at these two. Like, I've been anticipating these guys for a long time. This is their 2026 release as well, because you can see that they have the new for 2025 logo. So Disney Pixar Cars logo, Race and Rescue, got the Legion Guido background. Of course, Cruise's packaging is the same as how it is in the 2-pack without Danny, and her art's a lot bigger, but so we're not going to take a look at her package. But there's the Legion Guido there. It says Luigi Guido down there. On the back, we have McQueen, Chick, Cruz, Jackson, and Red. On the back here, Cruz is replaced by Luigi and Guido, and their positions are shifted around. And then, of course, on the back of the color changer, it just shows him and shows that he changes to blue, which is hot water. Not gonna make the same mistake I did with the GRC review. So without further ado, I'll be right back with these guys out of their packages. So, without further ado, here they all are out of their packages, and they look, once again, absolutely phenomenal. And I think, let's start by getting let's start by getting Cruz out of the way, for sure, for starters. So, here's her expression, and honestly, I'm starting to say, I don't know, I'm really mixed on her. No, her mouth is not that bad, actually. I can see a bit of overspray here. Maybe there is a bit of overspray on the mouth. I cannot tell. There's a bit of black I can see under the headlight for the, and that's probably air there. We got so yeah, we have the more orangey color that Cruz usually is, which is nice. We have the Rally Race 200 logo. Everything is more the colors on her are more vibrant now, which I really like that, actually. Oh, huh? Thought I felt texture, but wait. Yo, you can actually feel the 51? Oh! Ooh, that's actually really cool. Oh my gosh. These new China cars for 2026 are pretty interesting. I mean, I got Chris out recently as well, but he's not, I'm not reviewing him. Maybe I will in the 24 days of tires, but oh my gosh, you guys want me to, and I don't know when this video will be going up, but maybe for the 24 days of I don't know when this video will be going up, who knows. I'm not gonna go over all her details again right now, but I'm just pointing out her differences. Wait, which wheels? I'm trying to see if the wheels are... the wheels are... I like the front wheels are a bit more vibrant. The gray is the same. Okay. I'm now kind of conflicted which one I like better. I still feel like I like this new one a lot better. That expression is throwing me off a tiny bit, but maybe I'm just because I'm so used to this one. I don't mind the expression, honestly. It makes her look more determined now that I look at it. It looks better. I think it looks better. But yeah, there we go. There's Cruz out of the way. Luigi and Guido, I didn't bring out... I don't know if I'll bring out regular versions of them right now, actually. Maybe I will, actually. I'll be right back, actually. Well, here they are, and oh my god. So now we're moving on to Luigi and Guido. So, this is actually my first time having a Luigi with a flag. I never got the checkered flag one or the racing start one with the green flag. But I'm happy to have this one. So let's start with him first, and then we'll get on to Guido, which, oh my gosh, I love him! He's so adorable! With his little hat. Yes. So you got the costume flag here. Very nice expression. I love it. He's like, very happy, although I wish he was looking, I wish they kind of would have made him look a bit, I wish they kind of gave him a bit different eye expression to make him look more scared. I think that would have fit better for the situation he's in right now. On the side here, it says rescue, race rescue, with the red stripes all around him. Bro does look like McDonald's. I can't unsee it. Thank you, Ty. Of course, as usual, white wall tires with gray rims, black on the hood. I forgot to mention there's his grill. Headlights. Of course, we have his little roof. On the back here, it says Race and Rescue, and then he has there's his trunk latch, and then there we have his taillights, and then his classic 445-10.8, and which is of course the coordinates to a Ferrari factory, which is really nice. So yeah, there he is. Honestly, Luigi, I kind of like him, but I feel like he's not. I like his expression a lot better than the old Luigi's, honestly, than the other Luigi's, honestly. But I don't know if I like him as much as some of the other Race and Rescue guys. Now, as for Guido, oh my gosh. He looks so great. So he has this little firefighter hat that says that's the Race and Rescue logo on top. Which they both have the same Race and Rescue logo, which it's the same as like on McQueen, Mater, Red, and Adam. He has a nice expression, which I think it's the same as, yeah, except the mouth is filled in with black. That's the only difference for his expression. Cute. He's really cute. I don't know where he is, but oh my gosh, the yellow is making me think of this one Mini Adventures Luigi and Guido I have. Like, it's giving me big Mini Adventures vibes. Like, there's this one Guido I have that's like the Fillmore's Festival Guido. But the yellow is making me think of that. If I can find a good pic of it online, I will put a picture up on the screen right now. But yeah, man, he looks great. So we have the Race and Rescue logo with no text, actually. Is that the first time no, Sarge has had it, but that's Sarge has had it with no text. Everyone else has had it with text except Sarge. Wait, where's Sheriff? Hold on. Hold up! Wait a minute, something ain't right. Where's Sheriff go? Hold on, I'll be right back. Huh. That's odd. First, Stutter Chick Hicks Pity went missing between segments. Oh, found Sheriff. Hold on a minute. Guys, I found him. Found Sheriff. Didn't find Stutter Chick Hicks Pity, but I found Sheriff. Hold on a minute. Anyways, okay, so... Anyways, wait, so now I got Sheriff in... Oh, he has the logo without the text as well, so that's interesting. I think all the... Sally doesn't... I forgot Sally only has the logo on her hood. And... yeah. Sally's the only one that does that. Which is interesting. Okay. Anyways, so... we got red stripe on the bottom. Yellow stripes through the Race and Rescue logo. On the back we have his little light, which is painted, which has a bit of red painted on there, unlike the regular one, which doesn't have anything at all. And he has that red stripe on the bottom continues all the way around, and there's his other side. There's Luigi's other side. So that, boom, Luigi and Guido, man, they're solid. I really like them. Let's get on to Rally. Let's get on to Jeff. So, here we have Jeff. So, let's start with him, and let's compare, and, oh my gosh, okay, so we're gonna start, we'll compare him later, and we won't compare McQueen, actually, yeah, let's save McQueen we'll do comparisons later for McQueen, but yeah, we'll probably save the comparisons for last before the group shot. I'll grab a few different McQueens, for sure. I'll change his color first, and then I'll change him back to red. I'll change him to blue, and then I'll change him back to red. Before the comparisons. Anyways, so we have a very nice expression. He still has his same mouth, but he looks a bit confused more than angry, like his previous versions. Interesting. His Corvette logo, which is really nice. They didn't forget that. Rally Race 200 logo. Rare Springs Rally Race 200 logo. His headlights. Like I said, he's got it. And then here, and honestly, the space for Jeff, I'm surprised that I'm not the biggest fan of it. It looks kind of weird, but it somewhat works, I guess. But I feel like I like the other expression on Jeff better, his regular expression better. So on the side here, we have his red, white, and blue, but now it's we have his American flag with the blue made like him being the navy blue, like the other rally racers. We have American flag there with 24 there. There's gray now instead of a lot of yellow, which is really cool actually. It actually kind of works and makes his American flag pattern look a bit better. So yeah, of course he doesn't have his World Grand Prix logos or all-in-all logos anymore. Rally Springs Rally Race 200 logo again. He has gray wheels in the front. Red rims in the back. Sadly, mine came with a little chip, but that's fine, honestly. Navy blue spoiler with the Rally Race 200 logo. With the red tip, with the red ends of it. Here's his taillights, Rally Race 200. There's the logo again. And there's the American flag. Now let's get into comparisons for Jeff, actually. So we have his regular version, which I think this definitely surpasses his regular version. Here's his Cars 3 version, which I actually got recently. Which, oh my gosh, I love both of them. I don't know what I like better between these two. These two are both really good. And what's sad is the Jeff conundrum happened a while back, where his 2026 release turned out to be just Cars 2 Jeff packed in with Pat instead of Cars 3 Jeff, like we were all hoping. And then the final Jeff we have is the Carnival Cup Jeff. Which they both have blue, which is really cool, honestly. They both have a bit of blue. They both have blue spoilers. If I had to rank all the Jeffs I have here. Also, oh whoops, hold on. I almost forgot to show off Luigi Nexus mini race. So I'll do that 1 minute. But if I had to rank all the Jeffs here, I think my ranking would probably be Race and Rescue, and then Cars 3 normal Carnival. I feel like Carnival I don't like as much. Actually, it's really hard. I think my favorite has to be the Race and Rescue one for sure, though, because that gray actually looks pretty cool on him. But yeah, boom. He doesn't appear in the book, but Luigi and Guido do, which is nice. I didn't bring out the book for this, but well. So yeah, there's Jeff. But before we get into our big finale, I almost forgot to show off Luigi next to his mini racer, which, of course, he doesn't have his flag, but of course he's all the same, except for that. Although, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Why is the Race and Rescue text on the mini racer so spaced? I don't like that. I don't like the it says Race and then there's a space between the Race and Rescue. There shouldn't be that big of a space because they did it perfectly there. Like, what went wrong there? What? Okay. That is very odd. Anyways, let's get on to our final one here. Let's get on to McQueen. Oh my gosh, she's starting to change blue already. So he's definitely a bit of a darker maroon color. His red color is definitely darker. It's like a maroon, kind of, and he's got a different expression from the Race Rescue McQueen here. I don't know if this expression is the same as the Cars 3 one. I don't know if it smiles from the Cars 3 one, but I'm not gonna bring him out I might bring him out later, but I'll look at him we'll figure that out later. But anyways, the Rare Springs Rally Race 200 logo. Man, I'm so excited to take a look at this guy. We have the storybook. Wait, are those the storybook headlights? I can't tell. Yeah, they look more storybook, just like the regular Race and Rescue one. I don't know how it is on the diecast. I have not got the diecast yet. We have a red 95 underneath his headlight. His big old smile, which is nice. Hey, don't roll backwards. We have Lightning McQueen's signature on his roof with the red 95. I really like that. This almost gives me vibes of both D100 McQueen, Racing Red, and it also reminds me of the Primer McQueen. I'm definitely gonna bring out quite a few McQueens to compare him to. But man, this guy looks really cool. I really love him. So his container sponsors are Piston Cup, Octane Gain. What is that? That is RPM, Revolting, and Clutch Aid. Red Lightyear tires with red rims in the front, silver rims in the back. It'll be gray on the diecast version. Well, it would be because he's out technically, but I don't have him. Rally Race 200 on the spoiler. Rare Springs Rally Race 200 on logo there on the side. And in the back we have the Rally Race 200 with the 95 there. And oh, it's in white. What? Okay, that's interesting. It's red on the rest of him, but it's white on the back. Is that how it is on the diecast? I'm very curious I'm intrigued to see how it looks on the diecast when I get him. There's the tail lights, and there is his there's the Rally Race 200 logo, like I said, and that is about it for Rally Race McQueen. There's his other side. Boom! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's already starting changing. Oh, I like his shade of blue. Oh my gosh. So I'll be right back with this guy all changed into his blue color. And then we'll start, and then I'll change him back to red, and then we'll do comparisons. So we're back here with our Rally Race McQueen color changer changed to his blue state, and oh my gosh, He looks really good. I love the shade of blue he is. I actually love the shade of blue he is. I love it so much. Oh my gosh, he looks so good. Here he's next to a few other blue color changer McQueens. You can kind of have a color spectrum going on here with them. They're on the road one for 2022, and then last year's GRC. Really cool looking. At least he's better, and he's honestly probably my favorite color changer McQueen that's like... He's honestly probably one of my favorite color changer McQueens that has the red to blue color combo. And he indeed does share the same mouth as the... I think he shares the same mouth as the other color changer McQueens. But yeah, there he is. Now let's change this bad boy back to red, and then we'll start some comparisons here, and then we'll get in our group shot, and I don't know which, and we'll probably only throw in. I don't know if we'll throw in both McQueens. We'll try. I'll try to figure out something for them. But anyways, let's. I'll be right back with this guy chain. Now here he is. Here he is back in his red color, and he looks a lot more redder than he did when we first started out. He kind of was in a weird in-between state, but now he looks a lot more red. And honestly, I don't mind this shade of red too much. It looks pretty good, but it's not as bright as like normal McQueen's red. So here he is next to Rescue McQueen, which of course I think I really like the Rally Race version a lot better. Man, that looks really cool. Rally Race McQueen looks really cool. Here we have, when I saw this guy first, I immediately thought of Racing Red, and man, they are kind of similar, honestly. They look very similar to each other because they both have a gray bolt. I did bring out Primer, I decided not to bring out Primer McQueen in the end, but hey, we got some really good McQueens to compare him to. And then there is last year's GRC McQueen. Man, they look really cool together, not gonna lie. And then finally, I brought out one last one, Rusty's Race Center McQueen. Which is honestly not bad. He looks really good with them. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, I guess that's it for this round of the Race and Rescue. Man, these guys are real. I've been loving this, and it's crazy to think we're almost done with this already. Like, it took me forever to finish. It took me a whole year to finish GRC, but Race and Rescue are almost done with. It almost took me a whole year, but we're almost done with the race. It took me their whole lifespan, but here we're almost done. All I need is Cal, Kathy, Morgan, Morgan, and then the regular Rally Race McQueen, and I'm done with all the diecasts. So there's our 4 new ones. There's our 5 new cars here. Honestly, probably my favorite would have to be Guido. My least favorite would definitely be Luigi. But I think, and then my second favorite would have to be Rally Race McQueen. I really like the Rally Race McQueen. I'm so happy to finally have the color changer of him. Even though I don't have the regular one, it's a nice stand-in for the regular one for now. But anyways, let's get in a group shot here. Let's figure out how I'm gonna do this. So maybe we'll do. And I didn't bring out the other guys that I usually brought out for stand-ins because I don't know, I forgot to. But hey, it's fine. So we have McQueen, Chick. One is Pities. I don't know where the other guy is. Sarge, Luigi and Guido, Cruz, Jackson, Danny, and Jeff. And then on the rescue side, we have for the rest of them, we have Nader, Adam, Sheriff, Red, and Sally. Man, they're looking really good together. I cannot wait to see this full set completed. Like, man, I'm already really liking how they all look together, and it's really cool. Cannot wait to see that set complete. We only need one more racer, and 3 more rescuers. Then we're done with this. Man, crazy to think. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this one. So well, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. Well, stay tuned for more content. Alright, guys, bye!